Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we're working on our new hydrofluoric acid, well, the new fluorite ore processing facility that is hopefully going to improve our production of hydrofluoric acid. And first thing we need to make was a sulfuric acid facility because we always need sulfuric acid for everything. So we built a little sulfuric acid facility to make what we need, and I was noticing a slight issue here is that this is not producing enough sulfuric wastewater. Producing barely enough to run this hydro plant. You know why? Because it's counting this sulfuric wastewater. I see. I re-put everything in here after removing it because I was like, why didn't this work? There we are. I see the problem now. Well, eventually we are going to route this sulfuric wastewater back into the system. Actually, you know what? That's fine. That will work, I think. Because we are making enough sulfuric acid here to prime the system. Because we're going to have the system primed. Yes. Okay. Yep. We're fine. I just needed to know why things were not looking the way they were supposed to. Okay. So one of the things we're going to need to do now is we're going to need a new hydro plant for making more purified water. Which I guess that means we're going to just expand the existing ones. I mean, this thing is barely running. And what about... let's see. Maybe I should at least add some to the system. Add 4, and then it's going to need its own dedicated pump. And that's going to need power. We are actually going to have to head up there. To set the recipes once those are installed. We just get all of this hooked up. Like, whoa, what was that? Oh, that's right. They're just destroying the cliffs. All right. Now, what I'm actually going to want to do, I'm going to want to move that. Put that there. That there. Okay, so if yes, the one directly across from the input is the purified water. They have our overflow. Connect into that. And then we'll need to have our pump here. Going out there. Then we'll have that to make sure that all of those are tied together. All right. Looks good. Yep, I am going to need to head over there. No, can't do that. Yeah, we are rolling through a lot of our research here. Though we should be able to do this one, the boiler 4. Start research on that. Has that just not been installed yet? Oh, it's about to be installed. Okay, there's the two hydro plants that are coming in, and then okay. So that will create the purified water that we are going to need for this part of the process, the filtration, to 30 per second. We're gonna need 60 per second. We're gonna need 3,000 purified water per second to clean all of the ceramic filters. Okay. I think we're probably going to have to build a lot more of those. That's logistics, 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 logistics. Production. Okay. All right. The alternative is we could use coal filters instead of ceramic filters. Slurry coal filtering and thermal water coal filtering, because we have large supplies of coal here. And so we'll need 20 per second, or rather 40 per second coal filters, which will require only 3 assembly machines, and 8 per second coal, which is going to be far, far more reasonable to provide. Yep. That is going to be a much more reasonable option. In this instance, usually the ceramic filters are, you know, more effective, more efficient. But in this case, the ceramic filters, or the in this case the coal filters, are actually going to be better for us, because we have the ready supply of coal. That is why that's going to work. Fluid burning boiler 3. Okay. Okay. Now, with all of that, we need to start dissolving our crushed stone using all of the sulfuric acid that we just created. Okay, so our crushed stone is over here. Now, it looks like we're only using one side of a belt with 6 belts. So not even 15 per second per belt. No. We're not even doing 90 per second. But we can always train in some more stone. I think that's what we're going to have to do. We have to bring in more stone by train. I'm going to have to use this over here to do it. And this is going to need a lot of stone. So let's get that under construction. All right. Now, how are we going to get the stone out of this? How are we going to get the stone out of that? Well, let's come over here and let's take a look. Now, the other thing we could do is we could take all of our geodes that we're getting here, and we could grind those into crystal dust and crushed stone. Get even more crushed stone, and that probably is what we're going to want to do. I can do 4 outputs there. Can't do any outputs there. Let's see. That is capable of 120 per second. Right? 30, 30, 30, 30. Well, if we upgrade this to blue logistics, blue loaders, that'll be 180. We're not putting 120 per second into this thing. So 4 of those should work. Four of those should work. So let's do it this way. Bring them all the way down here. Actually, oh no, that's too far. That's too far. Too far. Even this is too far. Okay. Because I want to bring... We're going to want to bring them through here. That's a slight problem. Let's see, that's an input. We should be able to move that and that, and it should still function correctly. All right. And that is our path. Yep. I have to jog that. Okay. Not a problem. Then we're going to want to do our 4 belts like this. All right. That works. And actually, those are actually in the right spot, except for this set right there. Those need to go. Yeah, get those out of there. Okay. That brings at least the stone that we are making in there. Then I'll have to figure out what I want to do with the geodes. We'll have to crush them. Make a big old crushing facility somewhere. And then to feed the crushed stone back into the crushed stone system. Is anybody using this purified water? No one is using that purified water. Oh, okay. I'll have to remember that. Let's see. We would need portable solar panels for... Okay. That belt is going to take a long time to build. That's fine. Let me get this fired up. I guess we'll call this batteries alpha. Because it is part of the batteries facility that we are using. This is being fed into the different facility. And let's get a train moving because we're going to want to get that stone over here. And I am going to want the bigger... Let's see, that's a grid size. Floor size is 60. Storage size is 64. Max speed 324 kilometers per hour. So... Is there already a train sitting there? There's a question. There is not. Okay. Melting cargo wagon. You know what? We're going to use the smelting train. Because of the slightly larger wagons. Because volume is going to matter here. All right, so what is this? Ore processing, alpha, stone loading. Yeah, that makes sense. Stone loading, full cargo, and then bring it over here. The stone unloading, empty cargo, and then refuel. And get going. All right, so we get that working to start getting that stone in here. Actually, a lot of that belt's already installed. That was relatively quick. All right. I think this is a good place to go ahead and call it for today. So we're going to need a bunch of liquefiers. What actually I'm probably going to want to do before we go here is go ahead and get a warehouse installed. Distribution. All right. Because we're going to have to scale this for 500 per second stone, even though we're going to be not producing anywhere near that much stone. At least not right now. We'll see. All right, but for now, we will stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.